it's Alejandro from Epic Percussion here, bringing you a pad product review. What we're looking at today is the Chavez 14-inch Ahead snare drum pad. Now, I was really interested in this pad because Ahead's not really a brand that... Ahead isn't really a popular drum pad brand. But when I laid my eyes on this, I just couldn't believe that a pad of this quality had gone unnoticed for this long. First and foremost, the aesthetic on this is super clean. It boasts a carbon fiber laminate over the top with a smaller plastic laminate in the middle. That way you can always visually practice your playing zones. Moving on to the rest of the pad, it has a metal rim, which if anybody has drummed on most pads with rims, you're aware that a metal rim is much better than the plastic ones on other drum pads. Not calling out any names, especially ones where the rims break off within the first month. And it also comes with that same Zymox mechanic with the snare pad underneath, where you can remove the snare sound or leave it in as it comes shipped. Now that I've gone through all the components, I can show you the other two models. Which are honestly even cleaner than the one I'm reviewing. Look how beautiful the chrome rim is on the black, and of course the mono black. You can't go wrong with not only the aesthetic, but the build quality of this thing. You realize I'm struggling to hold both of these up. These are big pads, very durable for the long run. Almost like a desktop computer as opposed to a laptop. You'll probably want to leave this at home. It's a lot heavier than most pads. Speaking of durability, we're gonna quickly go over why that's such an important factor when deciding what drum pad to buy. Even just looking at it, the materials are way more quality than most drum pads. Carbon fiber, of course, along with the durable metal rim, the quality of even the screws holding the rim in, and the bottom where the snares are held is all just very well built. I feel like if I dropped this thing, it probably wouldn't break because it would probably break the floor. Next up, we have the sound and the feel of the pad, which is arguably the most important part of it. We get a really nice rebound when drumming right in the center. And then anywhere else on the pad, you actually get more rebound as a result of there not being that extra layer of laminate. This is what a roll sounds like in the center. This is what a roll sounds like on the outside. So you definitely get that more tactile feel when you go to anywhere but the center, which I personally like a little more. But if you want to get that full sound of the pad, you got to hit it right in the center of the laminate. It feels a little bit like somewhere in between a slim pad / real feel pad and an actual drum, where the rebound isn't as crazy as it is on the drum and isn't as bouncy as it is on the pad, but it's somewhere in the middle, almost even in between an Invader and a real drum. Psych, I don't got the chops for that. Now, although I'm a bigger fan of the outside feel of the pad, the center feel is very important because it really provides kind of an optimal environment for you to develop your hands on a pad as opposed to a drum. We all know what pad hands does to us, and this is a step away from that. The buzzes feel really good on this drum pad, which I usually don't like on most pads, especially when you play it in the center. You get a nice fat buzz sound. And now we get to the price. This pad is astoundingly only half the price of a Zymox pad, and you won't have to wait a year for it. The metal rim is a huge upgrade to the plastic rim on both Zymox pads and Invader pads. It retails for about $65, which is, like I said, half the price of a Zymox pad and about the same price as most Invader pads. But what you also get for this price is the interchangeability of most of the parts. You can swap the rims out if you just want to get different colors. Or if you actually somehow manage to break a metal rim. You can also swap out the carbon fiber laminate when you start peeling through it like you do on other pads. That alone is amazing. You don't have to buy another pad. You just have to buy a $10, $15 laminate. Now there is a con where you don't get the customization you do with Zymox or the reliability you've come to know from Invader. But honestly, for something priced like this customizable and this durable, there is really nothing that beats it. My final thought is, yeah, you should buy one. I mean, I'd already have one if I just could decide on whether I like chrome or mono black better, but honestly, I might just get both. The fact that you won't have to wait a year is already amazing. Then we get into customization, replaceability of parts, and price point. Can't beat it, man. Check out epicpercussion.com where we sell all 3 versions of the pad. Hope you like it as much as I do.